Welcome to the second to last round of the year. We're at Road America for the championship battle starts here.
Road America. Yeah, it's been going good so far. I mean, I had a couple of crashes this season, which isn't good, but I think if I can focus the last 6 races, I think I can really go for the championship.
Oh, it's been great. I was super pumped to go and race at Toronto. I had a great performance in qualifying, and I learned a ton racing on a first street course against the harder drivers, and I had a blast. And then after Toronto, I got some relaxation time. I got to surf with my mechanic, and then I got to golf. So I had a bunch of fun off season, but you know, it's time to get to work. Yeah, the dynamic at J is just, it's a very family-oriented team. I mean, everyone's there trying to help you win. You know, when we come into the data room, it's always Jay's there on the spot. You know, Joe's a great engineer and he's doing all the data, and so, you know, there's just a lot of communication between Jay and Joe and then the drivers, and so it's a great pairing between them, and then even the mechanics, we all have just a great bond. It feels like a family over there. Well, Liam has definitely helped the team a lot with, you know, he just helps with the strategy for the practices and qualifying and helping them dial in the car setup. But I mean, overall, when we get into a battle at Mid-Ohio, it was me and him for the final spot on the podium. It was very hands-off, team aren't gonna do anything, just don't be an idiot. So it's not like Liam's a step above anyone else. We're all treated as equals at J, which I like, and so that's why it's such a great environment to foster young talents, because we have the diversity from kids that are very new to kids that are in the championship fight.
I mean, he's my teammate, but I also think that, like, I'm just not gonna let him have this championship, to be honest. But at the end, he is my teammate. I'm not gonna like do anything stupid. Well, I think my speed is definitely ready, but I just think I need a bit of more racecraft and experience with racing to be up in that class. Just practicing racing here will give me good experience for USF 2000. I think it takes a champion's mindset and a lot of focus and just being calm and just going for what you can.
When I get asked about championships, I always look at Scott Dixon. I mean, he is Mr. Consistent, and so sometimes when I was up in 2000, I saw the people that were in the championship like Evagoras and Max Garcia. They were not in, you know, the crazy. They were playing their time and just getting a 4th or a 5th just to not crash and get those points and go to a track where they can win without having the chance of getting crashed. Because in a series like this, where even the last place finisher gets points, finishing is priority over winning.
And 24 developing young drivers ready to go racing. Back up the hill, looking good coming to the line. Taylor will set the pace. They're working their way up, and we've got it. Green, green, green. Whoa, the driver's got maced the corner and contact coming through turn number 8. And we're gonna go red.
Max is too slow out in front.
Yeah, just work together though. Even if you're piggybacking off each other, it's faster, you know? Just work together, okay? They're gonna fight hard behind, just go, okay?
Back to green flag racing. Oh, Max Taylor, right to it. Oh, McNeely's gonna go around. McNeely loops it, coming through the corner. Weldon all the way back to 12th. Not sure what happened to Weldon, but back to P12. That puts Cooley up into 3rd. The driver to kick things off. Your point leader, he stretches the lead. Max Taylor wins. Sebastian Weldon fell back. He comes back to 9th, so a hit in the points for him.
Championship-wise, it is really nice that they didn't finish great, and I was a 10th away from maximum points just on the fast lap wall alone, so just an awesome day here, and I'm really happy.
A large part of who wins and who gets second in a championship is the mental maturity. You know, can you wait in 3rd the entire race instead of trying to go for that win? You know, can you, when you're 3/10 quicker than the guy on the white flag, but do you make the move or do you sit in 2nd? And so a lot of the time the people that try to make that move or are trying to push too hard make a mistake, and then that drops them back to 7th, or they crash with someone and that drops them out, and then they're 80 points gone when they could have won the championship.
Yeah, I think racing, you have to be like really careful because like you don't want to like ruin it on the first couple laps when everyone's together, and like maybe like the last couple laps when kind of group is broken up a little bit, then you start going for what you can do.
If you're on the outside like that, you can run so wide coming out of the corner. Oh, contact! Contact between Weldon and Taylor. Point leader off in turn number 3. So the VRD drivers get together in turn number 3. This is huge for the championship. Sebastian Weldon coming back to second, but I will reiterate, everything unofficial.
I mean, I was on the inside and he just turned in like I wasn't there, so nothing I could have done, but I think he just could have given me more space, but I'm sorry for him.
I don't know if I didn't leave enough room, but I mean, it's racing. I shouldn't have put myself in that position to begin with. I had a championship lead and I was just going for wins instead of the championship, so it's definitely a learning point. We still have a good gap thanks to a few other incidents that happened, but yeah, we're going to refocus for race 3 and hopefully put in a good result.
End up P2 on the podium. Great race. We fought forward from 6. Portland's just going to be as crazy as this. It's going to be massive passing, incredible battling, and it's just going to be a guess who of who's going to win the race.
And a great jump for Max Taylor. Weldon, who got a jump start penalty in race number 2, tucks back into the inside of the racetrack. Jack Jeffers has gone around in turn number 1. Another driver off over in turn number 3. Oh, we got contact. Drivers into the wall coming through the kettle bottoms. Drivers spinning. Full course yellow. Everybody is on it. Back up the hill. All the action up front is not done. Weldon back to the inside of Elkin. Weldon using all the racetrack. Oh, and he drops a wheel. Up the hill. McNeely's going to try on Taylor. I don't know if Weldon's got enough. Who's going to win at the line? I think it's going to be Weldon. Coming across the line to finish it off. Who ends up winning? Sebastian Weldon.
I just had to keep my nose clean and just go for as much points as I can after the penalty in the second race. But I think I did pretty good in the race. I just positioned myself in the right spot and got the win. Definitely just maintain focus, and it's not over till it's over, obviously. And yeah, hopefully for a good weekend there.
I think the top 5 will do just fine in USF 2000. I think that the racing scene is just growing and growing year on year, and I think it's really great for IndyCar and the USF Pro Championships, and I think the USF Juniors grid will be fine in 2000. Your perception is everything in the eyes of the IndyCar. So.